TMZ reported that George Zimmerman has just set up a celebrity boxing match between himself and a selected opponent. Now, over 15,000 applicants signed up to box the man, now famous for being acquitted for the killing of the 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. He issued an open challenge to anybody who wished to step into the ring, to which some of the proceeds would go to a undisclosed charity. So he says. Out of that pool of 15,000 applicants, it's reported that 43-year-old rapper DMX might be getting a chance to, in his words, quote, beat the living fuck out of him. DMX also told TMZ that, quote, once I'm done with him, I'm going to whip out my dick and piss on him, right in his motherfucking face. It might not be that easy, DMX. According to an interview with Radar Online, George Zimmerman said that he was quite familiar with boxing, saying that, quote, boxing isn't new to me. It's something I had picked up well before the incident, and it's something that I liked and I enjoyed and I kept up with, and I was able to lose a tremendous amount of weight and get a healthy lifestyle. And he also mentioned, quote, prior to the incident, I was actually going to the gym for weight loss and doing boxing-type training for weight loss. Now, the bout, of course, is rumored to take place sometime in March, but in the interest of full disclosure, DMX has not actually signed any paperwork or any contract, so it might not even happen. Now, what are your guys' thoughts on this?
I think the key word here is celebrity boxing match. Like, we've turned George Zimmerman into a celebrity, and that's really, really unfortunate. And, like, I get 15,000 people want to beat up Zimmerman because he shot Trayvon Martin, but, like, just... Don't watch this. Don't have the fight. Like, come on. Like, and first of all, if George Zimmerman wins, I will laugh because, like, the guy is like winning at life. Apparently, can do anything wrong and get out of it, right? But first of all, put that aside. Like, you're giving him credibility. You're giving him fame. Like, not credibility. Like, you're giving him fame, which is what he really wants. Like, he's doing all these different things, like getting into all these different incidences because he's hyped up on that fame, and like I don't want to see like Living with Zimmerman on like VH1 in like 3 years. I don't want to see it on A&E. Like just stop. Like, and if this fight does happen, which I'm going to guess that it won't, like I'm not gonna order it. I'm not gonna watch the highlights. I mean, if there's a knockout, I'll probably check it out. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not going to order it. I'm not going to pay for it. Like, I don't support it. Like, get it off there. Like, why do just let him disappear? At least Casey Anthony kind of disappeared. I don't hear much about her lately. Like, at least she's trying, I think, maybe. But come on, just get this guy out of here.
All right, Jordan, let's get your opinion.
Yeah, no, I mean, Sean nailed it. Like, this, like, I mean, I can't speak for you guys, but I think we're in agreement here. We're not griping about, like, you know, tabloidy, you know, fluffy celebrity boxing. We're griping about the fact, like, okay, like DMX, and I want to circle back to this because I can guarantee you how Fox News is going to cover this. We're not griping about celebrity boxing. We're griping about the fact that someone is a celebrity for shooting a kid who was unarmed. That's what George Zimmerman has contributed to society. You know, he's a quote unquote, he's a thug. That's what George Zimmerman is. And that's what he's famous for. Now, DMX, and this is how Fox News is going to cover this, DMX is a pretty horrible person, too. The guy's he's been arrested multiple times for violent crimes even, had some issues with violence while he was in prison. You listen to his music, it's incredibly violent, you know, whether he's playing a character or those are, you know, real sentiments, you know, that's a whole other discussion, whatever. Art's art. But, you know, the point, like, he's a bad dude, too, and that's what Fox News is. Who's the real thug? And they're going to place, you know, give you his rap sheet, yada, yada, yada. Here's the difference. One, he's not famous for that rap sheet. He's famous for being a very, very talented rapper. The guy is good. That's what he's famous for, and he also happens to have made some really bad decisions. And quite honestly, if I'm, you know, looking, if I get to pass judgment on another human being, which is something I don't really believe in, seems like maybe he's not a great guy. I could be wrong. But So on top of the fact that he is an actual celebrity who did some bad things, he also paid his dues for those bad things. He has that rap sheet because he went to prison. Because in a nation of laws, when you do something bad, you pay the price, and then you move on. And if you screw up again, you get punished again. But once you've paid your penance, that's over with. The outrage over George Zimmerman was not only did he never have to pay penance until there was outrage over it, he wasn't even asked if he should. You know, like there was no plan to even investigate what had happened until there was a national outrage, and that's the difference. And so whenever you make someone a celebrity over getting off scot-free for killing somebody, like, that's ridiculous, man. I don't care if the money goes to charity. No, give me a break. This is about George Zimmerman driving up his personal stock, and he's been doing stuff like this since the incident, as he called it. You know me, we've covered on the show. I love my guns, man. The next gun I was planning on purchasing was made by the company that made the gun he used to kill Trayvon Martin. Now that didn't deter me. It's not their fault that he used that gun. But what he did do then was go tour the facility as a celebrity for using their gun to kill this kid, and like the president's son or whatever came down and took pictures with him and stuff, and they treated him like a celebrity. And I said, oh, no, forget that. I'm not buying any more of that particular brand ever again, and it sucks because I really wanted that gun. You know, like, he's just a despicable human being, and as a society, we're enabling him, man. You know, I know, like, this is kind of in the same vein as our last discussion. You know, we're giving a legitimate platform to crazy people, but this is so much more vile. You know, like, because as dumb as Ken Ham is, he hasn't grown to prominence for killing someone. You know, it's pathetic, man.
Yeah, look, Kenneth Ham and George Zimmerman aren't even in the same league. Let's get that straight. But my opinion, of course, is that obviously this is George Zimmerman attempting to stay relevant, and guess what? He's done a great job. The media is fucking all over it. I mean, look at us. We're all over it. Except that we're here to point out why this is fucking stupid. Okay? And that's the difference between us and the media. And, of course, Zimmerman trying to stay relevant, that's an obvious, because he is addicted to that fame. I mean, and people want to give him that fame, with people buying his, you know, his paintings, and now this boxing match and all that. But not everybody is happy to see this fight happen. There's a woman named Janet Dickerson that actually started a petition to shut the fight down. And now she says, quote, I thought it was a complete demonstration of disrespect to Trayvon's parents, to Trayvon himself, and to the many people who feel impacted by this injustice. It became clear that people were really outraged by this, so I thought that it would certainly be worthwhile to put up this petition. And the petition right now has about 60,000 signatures. It's on change.org. So if you're not in favor of this fight, if you agree with some of the points that are presented here, go visit that change.org petition, sign it, see if it makes a difference. You never know. What do you guys think about this story? People who are watching, make sure to leave your comment below. Do you agree? Do you want to see this fight happen? Do you not want to see this fight happen? I mean, leave a comment. Let us know what you think.